No one. I haven't seen anyone take pictures from here. You guys just see where I'm at. First of all, this is episode I don't even know what. I just felt like I had to make a video. I vlogged the whole trip, but I was like, I need to say something else. I have a lot of lessons flowing through my mind right now. Basically that if you guys know that, it's called Clinking Beach, and it's the place that looks like the dinosaur, the T-Rex, that beach. I'm here now, but I'm at a place that's so unfamiliar probably to most people. I'm at the bottom of it. Everyone always takes their pictures at the top, and I did the same thing, and then it hits me. Anytime I start doing the same thing as other people do, I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And I was like, let's go to the bottom. And as I started walking down there at the top, like this is only halfway there. That's the halfway point. I started getting there, I was like, okay, it's pretty tough. But the last, I don't know, the last probably, and by the way, I'm the only one here, which is really creepy because this is so beautiful and there's not a single soul here. Not a single person. And as I was getting here, I was like, man, you know, it's not so bad of a hike. But then about 10 minutes into the hike down, it's crazy. You can't even walk down it straight forward. You gotta climb down. If there were no ropes on the side, you wouldn't be able to come down here. It was so challenging. And I posted on my Instagram story, but the last part of it is so difficult. The last part is there's literally a drop off of maybe about 12, 15 feet, about 3-4 meters. And there's just a ladder, like a broken ladder. I would walk back over there, but that's not needed for the story. And I was looking at the ladder like, you know, this ladder's here, like I gotta find a way to get down it. It was broken, it was slippery. And one thing I always teach to my clients, and I teach it to everyone, even the people I meet, is changing the quality of your questions. For me, my questions that went through my mind was like, why did someone put that ladder here? It's too slippery. How am I gonna get down the slippery ladder? What do I have to do that? And these aren't really powerful questions because your questions change your focus. And I hadn't changed my focus. I just looked at what doesn't work and how can I make it try to work. Instead, I was like, what do I want? Question I always tell you guys to ask yourself. For me, it's like, I want to get down to the beach. I can make that jump, but it's a long jump. And the sand, I didn't know it was so soft or else I would have jumped. And I was like, well, what if there was another way to get down there? So it took my focus off of the slippery ladder. And I feel like you need to see this. I have to show it to you because it's gonna add to everything you're gonna see. By the way, the beach is beautiful and it's so crazy. I'm literally the only person here. And if you think I'm gonna go out here in these waves and get in the water to say I went to the water, no, thank you. Look at these waves, man. This is, what? Look at this. Those are easily 15, 20 feet. About 5 meters, those waves, easily. And look, I'm gonna show you the last part of this hike. So the last part of the hike, you have like a rope as the last part over here. So that's the one that I took right here, where these people are going now. Hello. And they had this like slippery ladder right here that you had to come down. And it didn't seem right at all. I was like, there has to be another easy way, and I think we're gonna help these people out. For me, it was very difficult coming here. I came here, I used this rope. There's a rope here. And it's pretty strong. I tried like 10 minutes to climb. It was too dangerous. This is really strong though. Yeah.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm making one right now and I was like, I'm just showing the people like how difficult that ladder was. Well, you're gonna get a real life example. Hold on. You guys are watching the music. I'm gonna help these people down real quick. And hold on to this. And then come over here a little bit. This is no joke, I'm telling you. And it's soft sand when you jump too. Like you got two here. Yeah, and I think the most beautiful thing of everything is once you figure it out is giving a helping hand to the people who are around you who need it. It's kind of a perfect real life example. Good? Yeah. And then from there, you're kind of gonna have to like jump a little bit. Yeah, there you go. This way's better. You can fall there. Because the thing that makes the rope better is you can hold on to something. When you go down on the ladder, there's nothing really to, I think we're gonna have to help this lady down. You guys are gonna have to enjoy the waves. I don't wanna cut it off. I wanna keep this in one take. So enjoy the waves. I'm gonna go help these people. You're welcome. Wow. They made it. Welcome to the beach. Woo. And there was an exception to the rule. There's another lesson here I didn't think about. The guy had to go the other way as well with the rope, and I could help him. The girl didn't really want to. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be dangerous. But she bends and moves so different than we do, which adds a little wrinkle in there to have to know your limitations. She did like a crazy kind of squat that I couldn't do even if you took my hip joints out and knee joints out. And she was able to do it because she knew of her ability. And I think that's so important to know where you're weak, know where you're not as strong, so to say, and then find things that amplify what you are strong at. I'm strong upper body, so a rope makes a lot of sense. I much more prefer with one rope dangling from the top and allowing me to climb up. I can pull myself up, but climbing down a ladder, not using my upper body, I'm not using a part of me that's one of the most strongest parts. And I think a lot of times we end up doing that. We end up so many times going into our weaknesses and trying to make our weaknesses stronger. You know, you all who have been here for a long time, you might remember this guy in my vlog. I called him Swaggy P. When I was playing in the south of France, I had a teammate there, Swaggy P. I always talked about him in the vlog. You might have to go back. Those are all vlogs 100, not these episodes. They're vlogs. I did like 797 vlogs. Then I switched to episodes. And one of the things for him, I forgot where I was going with that. This is what happens when my brain starts to get tired. He came to me one morning in a shoot around and asked me, Luke, do you think it's better for me to work on my weaknesses or to work on my strengths? And it was a tough question. Everyone kind of answered it different. And I was just like, yeah, master your weaknesses so you don't have any. But now I realize, work on your strengths. Like, what are you best at? Like, build on something that you are already great at. And it might be something, and it's really simple normally. If you can't figure it out, one of the things I have my clients do, what were you suppressed at as a kid? For me, I was told I talked too much and I distracted other people. I laughed when it was inappropriate, and I was always wandering everywhere, walking and going all up and down the halls. And that's my biggest strength. I can talk. This is so fun and easy for me right here walking on this beach. Easy, I'm not thinking about anything. Just talking with you guys. So it's about your strengths. Me climbing down there, my strength literally is my strength. My strength is my strength. For her, her strength was her flexibility, which means she sees the ladder as she can squat down and do a little up and under, and it's easy. Mine's my strength, so I see a rope, and that rope is like, that's what I'm gonna do. And I think that when it comes to, life, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to doing the things that you truly want to and know you should be doing, I believe so importantly that going with what you're good at. If you're a great talker, talk. If you're a great person who leads by example, show what you do. But I think when we start trying to do what other people are doing for the sake of doing what they do, I think we hide our skills and we dim our light and we muzzle our magic. And I think that when you're able to harness what you're great at and build on your successes and not beat yourself up when you can't figure things out, when you start to look at and ask yourself different questions, that's when different options open for you. That's when different opportunities come out of nowhere and open up for you. So my friends, from here in Clinking Beach, where I felt like I had to make something for you here, because nobody's here. I'm king of the world. Like, nobody's here. I had to send this video sending you guys a lot of love. Thank you guys all for the support. And I'm gonna enjoy this beach without my camera, which feels great. Be totally in the present, because that's where magic moments are made. I want to thank you guys for being here. Love you all so much. All of you guys who send me messages and comments, please keep it coming. It fuels me. I'll always get this information to you guys, the things that I learned, me being an example through my fails, through my successes, through my wins, through my losses. I don't even call them losses anymore. I call them learners. There's winners and learners. And thank you for being here. Love you guys. Take care. And in the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao.